very good evening, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. You're watching Plain Speak. I'm Akanksha Swaroop. Now, why must every protest against the West Bengal government turn ugly? That's the question we are left asking as today's Nabanno Abhiyan turned ugly near Howrah. A protest over the horrific rape and murder of the trainee doctor in Kolkata's RG Kar Medical College. This as protesters broke barricades and the police fired tear gas shells. The protest march, which started from College Square in Kolkata, was headed towards Nabanno, the state secretariat, which houses the Chief Minister's office. According to reports, the demonstration is called by a newly formed apolitical student outfit, Paschim Banga Chhatra Samaj, one that is demanding Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's resignation. This over the Kolkata rape murder case. Protesters eventually breached barricades and hurled stones, triggering a face-off with police officials. The police have resorted to lathi charging, water cannons and have even lobbied tear gas shells to disperse them. The Trinamool Congress claims these protests are orchestrated by the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Saffron Party, on the other hand, has called for a 12-hour Bandh as the protest march is now demanding West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's resignation, which has now, this entire violent attack has been going viral as well. The development comes despite Governor C.V. Ananda Bose also urging the state government not to use power to stop the peaceful protesting students. Whether it's Sandesh Khali or protesting teachers on the streets of Kolkata in the year 2022, and now fast forward to 2024, Nabanno Abhiyan. Is the crackdown on students justified? We'll take that question with our guests in just a bit. Before I do that, let's also give you a sense of the police crackdown on protesters in Bengal, which of course is nothing new. On 18th of August, the police had lathi charged football fans that were seeking justice for the RG Kar victim. And today, on 27th of August, police have again resorted to lathi charge, tear gas and water cannons as protesters attempted to break through the police barricades in an effort to reach the state secretariat, which is known as Nabanno. And so as anger against Mamata Banerjee is seen on the streets of Bengal, a political war of words is also ensuing between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Trinamool Congress. The Trinamool Congress has claimed that the entire chaos was orchestrated by the Saffron Party. The BJP, on the other hand, claims the protests were led by student unions. The BJP has fired dictator Didi Barb at Mamata Banerjee and accused her of misusing police. The TMC claims it was BJP's goons who ran amok in Kolkata today. The BJP is also continuing its attack on Mamata Banerjee and accused the Chief Minister of shielding the accused. The TMC is rejecting BJP's charge. They have accused them of inciting unrest in the state of Bengal. The action of Kolkata police in connection with RG Kar rape and murder has also raised several eyebrows. The BJP is alleging that several people, including the outsiders, were present inside the seminar room where the medical student was raped and murdered. The Kolkata police claim that only a few designated people were allowed to enter the PO, and the video pertains to the area which is outside the cordon room. It is alleged that accused Sanjay Roy used a bike that was registered under the name of Kolkata's Commissioner of Police. The Kolkata police, in a statement, has said that all government vehicles belonging to Kolkata police are officially registered under the Commissioner of Police before being assigned to various units. And so that's the question we are opening to our guests today on the Kolkata Horror on the Nabanno Chalo showdown. Is this entire crackdown on students justified? We'll probe that in a bit.
Now the stone belting has started. You can see that situation now really tense out here.
आरजी कर मेडिकल कॉलेज में जिस तरह से एक जघन्य अपराध होता है, ममता बनर्जी बिल्कुल स्पष्टता से एक स्टैंड लेती हैं कि वो आरोपियों के साथ खड़ी रहेंगी, उनको संरक्षण देंगी।
right, let me introduce our esteemed panelists today. I'm joined in by Ms. Anuja Kapoor, who is the spokesperson for the Bharatiya Janata Party. I'm also joined in by Mr. Shashikant, who's a renowned former IPS officer. Many thanks to you, Mr. Shashikant and Anuja, for joining in. I'm told that the TMC spokesperson should also be joining us in a bit. But Anuja, if I could begin with you, the big allegation coming in from the TMC as we speak is that it is the BJP which is inciting violence, and such kind of unrest is in fact being blamed on the BJP. I'd like your thoughts.
Jai Shri Ram. Good evening, Akanksha.
Good evening.
I do not understand. Do they also call the TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee, who is a nephew of Nirma Mamta Banerjee, BJP candidate? Why? Because now the TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee says that the daughter gets rape threat. So who's giving the daughter's rape threat? And the TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee, because sometime back he said that the state government must act against rape. That is why. What about the TMC MP Sukhendu Shekhar Roy? Was he also a BJP goon? Is he the one? So, and Supreme Court and Calcutta High Court. So I don't understand why they have a hatred towards the students. Why do they believe that the students are the one who should be eliminated from West Bengal? Now Mamta Banerjee remembers CRPC. She remembers Section 163, that is Section 144. Now she remembers that the Section 144 should be imposed, and filing of the FIR under CRPC should not be done at that time when the rape happened. You can also see the videography of the post-mortem was done. They say that nothing happened. Mohima Mitra, now she comes after 5 days, she comes out of her bed rest and she advocates the accused. I think Kapil Sibal is not enough for them. I would also like to ask the TMC MLA, Chandrima, now you put forward that this is patriarchy when you ask CM Mamta Banerjee to come down and resign because she's the only woman. What about the girl? You are a woman. You want to play a woman card, but the girl card would not be accepted. The Sandesh Khali would not be accepted. But you will stand, your goons will stand, and your civil volunteers will go on the day when the vandalization by the TMC goons were happened. They civil volunteers, those said to protesters, those who were protesting at that, the girls, we will rape you if you will not move from here.
All right.
I want to understand what is happening in mini Bangladesh, in West Bengal, made by the refugees and the immigrants she has allowed, and Mamta Banerjee shielding all the culprits, all the perpetrators of the crime. I would also like to put forward one small thing. Sanjay Roy, who has been seen riding this bike, was given 5 liters of petrol every day. It was assigned to the Kolkata police sub-inspector. How come? Now how come the sub-inspector police, the bike is being given to a civic volunteer? This is amazing. I would just say, Mamta Banerjee, as BJP asked a president rule, they have asked, we are looking into this, how she has not come down heavily through and she believes that the
Anuja, thank you for posing all those very tough questions. As I can see, Tausifur Rahman, who's the spokesperson for the Trinamool Congress, has also just joined us. Tausif, thank you for joining in. If you heard what Anuja is saying, she's posed some very tough and unaddressed questions by the TMC. While you do take them, I want to ask you, on the eve of independence, we saw a violent mob attack. That time, the defense come in from the Kolkata police was that we had no idea, we were not anticipating such kind of a mob to turn up. Today, we did see 6,000 security personnel along with the Vajra vehicles, and we also saw the water cannons being released. Yet, why can't the Kolkata police ensure that there are violence-free protests?
Thank you so much. Good evening to everyone. But I'm really sorry, and I want to say something which is very unfortunate. I will not proceed with this show until and unless the BJP panelists take back her one word that West Bengal is a mini Bangladesh. Else, I will not protest. I will not
Please
proceed.
leave the
I'm
show.
sorry.
Please leave the
No,
show.
I'd
Please
like
leave
to.
the show.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Please leave the show.
Tosif,
Please leave
on
the show.
behalf
Don't
of
threaten us.
Anuja,
Don't
I take
threaten
that
us.
I will,
there
I
are
will,
no
I will not
comparisons.
proceed. I will not proceed until and
That
unless
is
she
up to
takes
you.
it back.
Don't say
No,
I'm sorry.
Tosif, this is
us.
not
Please
the
don't
right way
threaten
to
us.
go ahead with the debate. I am
I'm
taking
sorry.
it back on behalf of Anuja.
I'm sorry.
Anuja,
Three-
let's not
3
freeze the
hours
debate
back-
over here. We have some more burgeoning concerns. If that is something that will lead to forward movement in this debate, please go ahead and perhaps take that back. You can perhaps be the larger one over here. Anuja,
Yeah. Sorry.
let's just go back on the Bangladesh analogy and let's
Why
not.
would I go back? I'm sorry. Why would I go back? Did they go back on Manipur? Why would I go back? For them, Maharashtra is a protest. For here, it is a candlelight. For them, these people who are doing the protest in Maharashtra, in any BJP state, are the people of concern. And in TMC, the India Alliance will also be quiet.
All right,
We will
Tosif,
also,
if
now they will
it
save
has
us.
offended the
Now
sentiment
they will
of
save
your
us.
party,
I'm
then
sorry.
I'll take that back on
sorry.
behalf of
No,
BJP.
ma'am, I'm really sorry.
Please
you
do
know,
that.
I mean, you people,
You know-
you
you
people
know-
have charged us so many times. It's your right. You're a
I
neutral
have
anchor.
tendered in an apology on behalf
No, ma'am.
of
No, ma'am.
the,
No, ma'am.
the
No, ma'am.
BJP
No, ma'am.
person.
West
and
Bengal,
if you
West
cannot,
Bengal is
no,
the part-
then that
West
seems that
Bengal
you
and
are
Manipur-
latching on to excuses
He
to
doesn't
Sorry,
have
ma'am.
anything to
Sorry,
say,
escape,
Akanksha.
escape
He has nothing
Sorry,
to
ma'am.
say. I'm telling you, he has
responsibility.
nothing
Sorry.
to say. Please
Sorry.
ask him about the TMC Abhishek. Ask about the rape threat. Ask. He can't. He
Sorry,
will not
ma'am.
be able to know.
West
also.
Bengal, we are
If
proud.
This is an
We are
8
proud.
hour
All right, you are
the
proud of
TMC.
the rape that has happened? Are you proud of that?
We are proud. We are proud of West Bengal. We are proud of our country, India. But
Oh my
West
God.
Of the
Bengal is a
kind
part
of violence
India. It's
that you
not
are
a mini
seeing
Bangladesh.
ensue. My
Sorry.
question, Tosif, to you is why can't we
God.
ensure a violence-free protest in the state of West Bengal, whether it is
Ask
Sandesh
BJP
Kali,
to take back
whether
mini
it
Bangladesh
is the
sentence.
protesting teachers? Why can't we ensure all of that?
I will not proceed a single if you compare West Bengal as
I
Bangladesh.
am not
I will
comparing West
proceed with
Bengal
this
with
law.
Bangladesh, and if that has hurt your sentiment,
No.
I'm tendering in an apology.
No,
Anuja,
ma'am, we
why
don't
can't
need your
you go
apology.
ahead and be the
Ask
larger
the
one?
BJP panelists to take back this sentence. Calcutta is not mini Bangladesh. I will
You know,
not
Tosif,
proceed.
I don't
And this
have
is the
time. I
national
have already
television.
requested
I
her.
will not
Whether or
proceed.
not she does that is
I'm
not
sorry.
my
I will leave the
responsibility.
show. I'm sorry. I'll leave the show. This is
Tosif,
not a
please
joke.
go ahead,
This
because
is
you
not
know
a joke.
that
I'm
just
very
goes
sorry.
on to say
Ask her to
that the
apology.
government in
Ask
West
her to
Bengal is
apologize.
clearly
Ask her to
trying to
apologize. I will
escape
not do.
responsibility.
No, I will not do. I
Mr.
sat on this
Shashikant,
television
what
to
do you
answer.
make of this approach? You know, we
No,
are
ma'am,
getting
sorry.
into whataboutery every time
Sorry,
it becomes about comparing with Bangladesh, but when it comes to the responsibility,
you cannot do
this
that.
when the
This is not
Calcutta High
Pakistan,
Court
this is not
had
Bangladesh.
permitted that peaceful protests should be allowed. Mr. Shashikant.
Can I talk? Can
Yes,
I
please
have
go
a
ahead.
word with Mr. Tausif? Mr. Tausif, I'll request you, there are some important issues. If a wrong statement has been made somehow or the other, I think this is it will be better you are the spokesman of a party, of a big party. I think it will really be great if we can proceed ahead with the discussions. I'm sure there's some useful things, useful ideas might emerge out of that. Thanks a lot, Mr. Tausif.
Yes, Mr. Shashikant, please go ahead. I'm saying that, you know, the Calcutta High Court has already granted permission for peaceful protests. And yet, what we've seen happen today is rather startling, because remember, when the Kolkata police says that this is an illegal protest, I want to understand from somebody of your capacity, will it be labeled as an illegal protest when the Calcutta High Court has already granted them permission to do so, quoting the apex court's own order?
Look, here two mighty courts of the country are involved. The Supreme Court has said, and the High Court also said, yes, a peaceful protest, go ahead. Now, what we do in police services is that something called anticipation. Whenever there's a large crowd, here also we have seen all over, we see some persons, they try to spoil the situation. Ideally, they should try to identify. And like I said, and in a peaceful protest also, anticipation is a big thing. This should have been anticipated, yes, it can come up. And that's why perhaps they had employed 6,000 persons. So what appears that probably there was some slip up on behalf of the Calcutta police. That's why 6,000 policemen also could not control the crowd. They should have been able to do it. But again, I see, ma'am, the thing in whatever is happening in West Bengal, right from the day one, it has been mishandled. Whatever happened, that shocking incident, contamination of the scene of crime, persons visiting there, and now things which are coming up that some volunteer was using a vehicle, a mobile assigned to the West Bengal police. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Yes, vehicles are procured by the government and given to the concerned department, but no one has a right to give it. A volunteer doesn't have a right to a mobile. Obviously, whatever I see that there are certain link-ups here and there, everywhere. All these persons are there. And again, talking of the CBI, I think CBI also did a blunders thing. In such important cases where it is anticipated that this kind of situation might come up, these persons who have been arrested, the dirty man, they should have been taken out. They can be interrogated somewhere else. The moment he was taken away, supposedly, I hope he was taken away, situation wouldn't come to such a pass. Always we try to shift the scene and the contentious point from one place to the other, so the situation sort of gets peaceful. And I clearly see whatever is happening. I see on your screen that Calcutta is certainly heading for a total boil. Thank you.
Anuja, who will question the CBI for not arriving upon any kind of breakthrough? Because remember, the reasons being quoted for transferring the entire case to the CBI was that the Kolkata police has not been able to arrive upon any breakthrough in those number of days that they had handled the case. But now the CBI seems to be have handled the case far longer than the Kolkata police did, and yet they've not managed any kind of breakthrough. Sukanta Majumdar has been talking about a particular phone call that perhaps took place between the hospital staff member and the Bengal Chief Minister, which needs to be released in public domain. There are calls from all over the country in terms of what have been the breakthroughs. Why is the CBI dilly-dallying, or rather dealing so much?
Akanksha, first of all, I'm not an advocate or a spokesperson of CBI. I think when they will put up a charge sheet, they have to speak in front of the courts. Secondly, when CBI was invoked or the CBI was given by the courts, it is not the BJP who gave, and we are not connected with that. So CBI is the one which came from the court. Already, you remember, one night before, the minute the CBI was being given, that night vandalization happened. You know, now you also see how the videography of the other things are also been happening, how the people are standing. It is not the concern of the BJP. It is the concern of the CBI. They are investigating it. And it is the concern of the Kolkata police that they are the ones who said in the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court also said that CBI will be looking into the investigation and the Kolkata police will be looking into the other vandalization and all that cases. But what's happening is Kolkata is jumping in every way so that they can shield now Sanjay Roy also. Have you ever seen that a person like Sandeep Ghosh could be reinstated? Have you ever seen the police commissioner so shamelessly sitting on the same seat? Because Mamata Banerjee does not resign as a home minister, does not resign as a health minister, does not resign as a CM. So you see the example setter of TMC has created a great welcome and overjoys in India Alliance. They stand whenever with the TMC people. They are friends behind the backs and they have tea together. But on air, they try to prove themselves that they have no connections. And Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is the only guy, that poor guy from Congress, is going against Mamata Banerjee, and he's also been sidelined in West Bengal. So look at the irony of this, Akanksha. They will speak against us, BJP states everywhere. We take the responsibility, we talk about it.
All right.
We don't shun our people.
All right.
We don't shun our victims or deceased. They are criminals. And the TMC, she has seen, have you seen that the riots has happened in it and the riots are being given names. Imagine this, the riots are being given name. It's like Park Street, Katwa. You can see Sandesh Khali. The names are being given everywhere. I don't understand what's happening. Now when I say it is called as mini Bangladesh, that they get scared, they leave the show. Do you think this goes well with TMC? I am sitting here too. The incidents happen in our states too, but we don't run away from our responsibilities.
No, but that's
We
my
have to
message
look
to the
into it.
TMC right now, that if they do not send a spokesperson, they are also escaping responsibility and leaving all of those questions that remain unanswered till date. Having said that, Mr. Shashikant, who takes responsibility to prevent violence in a protest? Having said that, as I was drawing the contrasts, one from the eve of independence, when we actually saw the Kolkata police say that we were not adequately equipped. Today, they were adequately equipped, and yet violence ensues every time there's a protest in Bengal. Somehow, when it's this very same TMC that takes to roads, that also includes the rally that was taken on the streets of Bengal by the Chief Minister herself, we did not see any violence happen. I'm sure the TMC will be protesting tomorrow as well. We'll not see any violence. Mark my words on that. But why does it happen when people, whether political or non-political or apolitical, take to the streets of Bengal, there's violence?
Look, as far as the distribution of powers is concerned, as per the Constitution, it's very clear that law and order is the baby of the concerned state government. They should have anticipated, and to control the situation and to ensure that the peace is restored, law and order is restored, is the baby only and only of the West Bengal government. When I said West Bengal government, yeah, West Bengal police as well. What they could have done, if they think that they don't have enough force, they could have requisitioned central forces. There are so many central forces which always come to any state as and when there is need, and they should have come. It is the responsibility, and I don't think that the Calcutta police can shut off this particular responsibility that it happened and they were not able to control the situation. And once again, the BJP lady out here talked about Bangladesh. I'm not talking in that context, but I'm going to talk about it in another context. Whatever happened in Bangladesh that shows the anger, the power of the students. Here in West Bengal, the youth are coming out of the roads. Students are coming. They should realize, the government should realize that the youth, the students, have enormous power, and they should have planned accordingly. I don't know whether they have requisitioned central forces, but they should have done it long back if they didn't have enough force. They can't escape their responsibility now. Thank you.
All right, Anuja, the big allegation is that this is being fomented by the BJP. The person who's heading this entire protest is an RSS man. At the same time, the question that's being raised is, why wasn't a permission, sought? That's the big allegation or the big charge coming in from the Kolkata police. If this was a planned protest, they could have gone ahead and sought permission for this entire protest. Why not do that?
I'm sorry, I think they asked for it, which I have a thing on that they did ask. They wrote a letter to the Kolkata police that they want to, and they said no, we will not, because the section this 144, 163 would be imposed. But they said no, we'll get away, like we will come on the ground. So I would say this is TMC is and another part of a party. This party does not belong to BJP. BJP is not TMC. So the TMC has to take their own accountability, responsibility and liability of their own state, which is failed. The missionary is being failed. And the protests are those people who are the voters of Mamata Banerjee, who has brought her into power. She is a Dharna woman. She's risen from there. She should know. She has taken that advantage of that dharna for so long that now she has forgotten that she has become Tanashahi. She has become the dictator. She has forgotten the people who are protesting for her are her own people. See, the Supreme Court has said that please don't unleash the power of your state on the innocents. You know what she should have done? She should have taken that credibility and accountability and responsibility for her government and she should bring back those people who are accountable for the rape of the girl. How things have been happening. She is asking for vandalism. She's asking for renovation. Now she realized that they need a toilet. So they demanded for toilet. What about toilet? What about the door system? Everything which was being asked for this for such a long time. She does it when the people are sitting outside on protest. She asks the civic volunteers and she celebrates them because she celebrates these people. The students are protesting because they do not have faith in Mamata Banerjee anymore. She has said that now I can give you different, many guidelines. What guidelines are you talking, ma'am? There is no guidelines. The people have said, talk about the compensation, 10 lakh. How do you say it is
All
2
right.
lakh, 10 lakh, 50 lakh? How do you put a rate on a rape? I don't understand. Why did you do that? The parents have said we don't want it. What do you also know, Akanksha, that the sister and the mother of Sanjay Roy, what they say? They said we are very happy. Please give him death penalty. We don't want him alive. He's a person who is an habitual offender with assault, with harassment and
All
failed
right.
marriages.
I'm going to
He
quickly
has
now
6
give time to
transfers.
Mr. Shashikant to come up with his closing thoughts. Because today what we are seeing right now, this kind of anger on the streets of Kolkata is perhaps a living testimony of the kind of anger that is brewing or simmering within the conscience of the people of our country. Having said that, Mr. Shashikant, not to forget that the right to a peaceful protest is the right for people that has been granted under Article 19 of our Indian Constitution, borrows heavily from our right to freedom of speech and expression. Why
people such
must these peaceful protesters or the protesters be stopped? A. B. What should now be the way forward? Not to forget, there's tremendous pressure on the CBI also to now come up with answers.
Yes, I fully agree that peaceful processions, they have certainly a right to go and demonstrate in a peaceful manner, no doubt about it. But again, having said that, I'll say that this is becoming a national situation, rather it's coming up in international media. It's about time that all political parties, irrespective of whatever the name is, they come together and ensure that the credibility of our country is restored. If this doesn't happen and the situation continues worsening like it is worsening right now, then I think our nation is going to have a big, big stigma on it, which I don't think any of us can tolerate it really.
And while I do agree that we may not be compared to Bangladesh, the fact of the matter remains that the plight of women in our own country will get us a special place in this entire world. Many thanks to you, Mr. Shashikant and Anuja, for joining in on this discussion on Plain Speak. And with that, it's time to slip into a quick break. But the Congress government in Karnataka has been jolted by another scam. BJP is now levelling a land scam charge at the Khadge family. We'll be probing into all of that, but after a quick break, come back to Plain Speak.